So DataFest is what I call a data hackathon. It's a competition for undergraduate students who started here at UCLA in, I think, 2007. The idea is that students gather at 7 p.m. on Friday and they're given a data set from an outside organization. It's almost always the most complex and richest data set that they've seen yet in their career.
It'll be pretty daunting. It'll be a data set you haven't seen before that you have to come up with an answer within 48 hours. However, that same night we will be offering a variety of workshops, and there will be consultants walking around the room giving you assistance.
It's 48 hours of very little sleep, but you learn how to work with a group and compromise and come up with new ideas and just work really well together.
So at the end of the weekend, each team is given just 5 minutes to present their findings to a panel of judges, and they get prizes for best visualization, best insight, and best use of external data, which means that they found some data set that we didn't give them that added meaning and context to the data that gave some unique insight.
To me, DataFest is about bringing the spirit of a hackathon to statistics. Imagine being given millions of entries of information, summarizing in one small, concise manner so that anyone can understand it.
It's a lot of fun, and a lot of the fun is dependent on having a lot of visitors come through. And visitors are data professionals from both inside and outside the university. And it's great from the students' point of view because it gives them a chance to interact with their future selves, some people who are working in the careers that they want to be working with. And that also gives them some insight into different perspectives than they may have gotten from their college classes. We'll have students from 5 local universities and colleges, so you'll really get to see the best of the best in the area. It's a wonderful recruiting opportunity. Maybe a better word is a scouting opportunity. They get to see students working under pressure in a team on a really challenging problem. So it's something that you won't get to see in a job interview. You'll get a really good sense of how they work and what their work personalities are like. Visiting is really easy and it's a lot of fun. You just kind of wander the room and talk to the teams and listen. They rarely have technical questions. Almost always, though, they need a sounding board and someone who can give them some advice and make sure they're on the right path or gently steer them onto another path if need be.
And I'm excited this year to be on the committee. I'm so honored to have made it on, and we're working really hard. We're contacting a lot of sponsors, and we're setting up workshops for people to come and practice before the event to kind of refresh your skills, or even if you have no prior skills or knowledge, to just come and learn, and just to give you the information and help you learn the stuff that you can do well at the competition. And so I'm really excited to be part of that committee, kind of putting it all on.
If possible, we'd love it if you could give financially. We feed everyone for 2 days, so there's roughly 200 to 250 students. So especially late at night, students tend to eat a lot. So that's a lot of food. There's also rent and security and prizes and t-shirts and a lot of other things. So we'd really appreciate any financial contributions which are tax deductible. And then finally, if your business has any sort of corporate swag, t-shirts, pens, pencils, notepads, students really like getting those things. They make a big impression on the students, so we'd really appreciate getting some of that.
Since its inception 6 years ago, DataFest has continued to grow, and we're expecting it to be the largest it's ever been this coming year. We're really excited for the competition it's going to bring, and we look forward to having a great event.
You can take this gigantic data set, find a new trend, and you could be considered a trendsetter. Isn't that cool?
This year will be my second time to participate in DataFest, and I'm very excited about it. I really hope I can win this time. Okay.
I think DataFest is an amazing experience, and you should definitely come out May 1st.
If there's going to be a night you want to participate, do come from the first night of DataFest. You'll really enjoy yourself, you'll meet a lot of people, and you'll see what is involved in a real data competition.
So the ASA DataFest at UCLA is going to begin on Friday, April 29th at 6 p.m. and end Sunday afternoon, May 1st. So we hope you can visit us. Whether you're a student looking to compete, or a sponsor, or a visitor, the website that we'd like to direct you to is datafest.stat.ucla.edu, where you'll find all the information you can need. There's also additional information about more generally about DataFest at the American Statistical Association website at amstat.org/education/DataFest. The UCLA DataFest website has a sponsorship link that has additional information, including tax-exempt status, and a form to fill out. So we hope you'll look there and see about contributing. We have various sponsor levels, and at each level there are different perks that you might get for your sponsorship. So thank you very much for considering us, and I hope we'll see you at DataFest.